We are here, ladies and gentlemen, in Frankfurt, Germany. Another event overseas. Today, we have some special trucks and some fantastic drivers here for another face-off competition. We have different chassis. We'll see a mixture of about everything as far as chassis go in this one. And we have got some fantastic drivers, as we mentioned. We got Wheelman chassis, Race Source, CRC, and CRD, of course. This is the Heroes Face-Off. What do you say, Sidewinders? Welcome back to another video. As we mentioned, we are here in Frankfurt, Germany, and we've got a Heroes Face-Off today, as you can tell by the two trucks facing off in the middle of the track here. We have got PEI chassis, CRD, CRC, and Wheelman, as well as Race Source that'll be doing battle here today. And we've got a great field of trucks and drivers. We will introduce them right here real quick before we get started. Starting with the machine from Stark Industries. That's Lee O'Donnell driving the 2012 Ironman. And Dustin Brown will be driving the 2014 Ironman machine. Joey Parnell will be driving the big Dodge, the Man of Steel is that truck. Pablo Huffaker is here, driving the orange Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Randy Brown will be driving the Blue Turtle this evening on a Race Source chassis. Carl Van Horn will be driving the World Finals 14 Superman. And Chad Fortune will be driving the 2011 Superman Ford. And the legendary Marvel Comics Chevrolet is here. That's Brian Barthel in Wolverine. And Paul Cohen will be driving the Purple Turtle on a Wheelman chassis. I don't know if you'd call him a hero, but say what you will, he's here. That's our old pal Buster Guffey and Buzz Lightyear. And a great lady driver, that's Becky McDonough in Wonder Woman. And the legend Gary Porter will be driving the custom Spider-Man here today. And the world champion Adam Anderson will be driving Thor. And two-time champion John Seasock piloting the Batman machine. And Aaron Basil will be driving the red Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And to round out the field, Alex Blackwell will be driving the Hot Wheels Wolverine. Alright, round one, Aaron Basil in the red Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And Lee O'Donnell in the 2012 Iron Man. We start over a ramp, around a turn, down a straight stretch, around another turn, and back to the ramp. A very simple course here in Frankfurt, Germany, but a very fantastic course. And this one's going to be Lee O'Donnell. Oh my Lord have mercy, a wild ride right off the bat. But Lee O'Donnell gets it done in the 2012 Ironman. Up next, Dustin Brown in the 2014 Ironman. And Alex Blackwell in the Race Source Hot Wheels Wolverine. CRD versus Race Source here. We've got a good one going. Coming around the final turn here. They're both having good runs. It's going to be a close one at the line. What a race! Man, oh man, a barn burner here in round number one. But your winner is Iron Man. Dustin Brown gets the win. Up next, Randy Brown in the blue Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And Joey Parnell in the Man of Steel. Race Source versus CRD once again. And here they come. Randy Brown has to downshift in the first turn there. That might have lost him some time. He had to drop down to first gear. And Joey Parnell is going to get the win in the big Dodge. A strong run there for the Man of Steel. And Joey Parnell gets the win. Up next, Carl Van Horn in the World Finals 14 Superman. And Pablo Huffaker in the orange Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Of course, Pablo running a Race Source chassis. He's the one that owns the Race Source chassis, I'm pretty sure. Another CRD versus Race Source. And it looks like this one is going to go to Van Horn, though. Another strong run. Oh no, there goes the turtle. My goodness, Pablo dumps it over at the end, and Carl Van Horn moves on. Up next, Paul Cohen in the purple Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and Chad Fortune in Superman, the 2011 Superman. Wheelman versus CRD in this one. Great trucks and drivers. Boy, Chad Fortune always strong in these competitions. Here he comes. Chad Fortune's going to get the win in Superman. Paul Cohen had a pretty good run as well. But man, oh man, Chad Fortune is strong, and Superman gets the win. Up next, Brian Barthel and Wolverine, and Buster Guffey and Buzz Lightyear. I think it's safe to say that these two don't face off very often. Chevrolet battle, CRD versus CRC. As you can see, that Buzz Lightyear truck a little lower to the ground. We have got a good one going, coming around the final turn. What a race! My goodness! Very, very close between these two. But your winner is Wolverine. Brian Barthel moves on. Up next, Becky McDonough in Wonder Woman, and Adam Anderson in Thor. CRD versus Wheelman once again. Great trucks and drivers. Adam Anderson usually drives Gravedigger the Legend or Taz, but he is in Thor today. He clipped the dirt a little bit. Becky McDonough gets the win in Wonder Woman. Adam Anderson almost into the wall. Think he did tap the wall a little bit there. And Wonder Woman gets the win. Up next, John Seasock and Batman, and Gary Porter and Spider-Man. Legendary drivers face off here. Last matchup for round one, PEI versus CRD. Here they come down the stretch. John Seasock almost washes out. He gets it over the white line there. And Gary Porter, a good run in Spider-Man, and he's going to get the win. John Seasock, the two-time champ, almost washed out in the straight stretch, and Gary Porter moves on. Round two, here we go. Lee O'Donnell in the 2012 Iron Man, and Joey Parno in the Man of Steel. Here we go. This should be a great matchup. Great trucks and drivers that looked really strong in round number one. This big Dodge, he goes slightly wide, but it looked like he had the lead, and it looked like he held on there. Joe, man, over he goes. Lee O'Donnell had a good run as well. Joey Parno saves it, and he gets the win in the Man of Steel. Up next, Carl Van Horn's World Finals 14 Superman, and Dustin Brown in the 2014 Iron Man. Here we go. Superman versus Iron Man, much like the last one, except it was the Man of Steel and it was a Dodge instead of a Ford. But we've got another good one at the line. What a race! Watch out! Dustin Brown taking an extra jump there. And Carl Van Horn gets the win in Superman. Up next, Becky McDonough and Wonder Woman, and Chad Fortune in Superman. 2011 Superman, another Ford. Superman trucks have been strong in this competition so far. We'll see how they do. Becky McDonough gets a little wide, and Chad Fortune takes another Superman truck into the semifinals. Man, oh man, I'll tell you what, they're slowly taking over this event. It looks like Superman moves on. Up next, Brian Barthel and Wolverine, and Gary Porter and Spider-Man. A legendary drivers battle here once again. This should be a good one. Here we go. Great looking machines. Porter gets a little wide in the straight stretch, but we've got a good one coming around the turn. It looks like Porter and Spider-Man. Whoa, watch out, look out! Stands it up there and settles it down. Gary Porter moves on. Semi-finals time, Chad Fortune and Superman, the 2011 Superman, and Joey Parnell in the Man of Steel. This is a very interesting matchup, ain't it? Ford versus Dodge, though. Here they come. They have both been strong. These trucks have taken over this event, and we got a good one. Oh, man. Joey Pro, my goodness, what a crash. But the Man of Steel moves on. Wow. Up next, Carl Van Horn in the 2014, the World Finals 14 Superman. And Gary Porter in Spider-Man. Spider-Man has to win this or the Superman-themed trucks have completely taken over this event. We'll see who it's going to be. Great trucks and drivers, and it looks like Gary Porter, Spider-Man's going to join the Man of Steel in the final round. A good run there for the legend, and Gary Porter's going to the finals. The finals are set. Gary Porter and Spider-Man and Joey Parnell in the Man of Steel. Here we go. Who's going to win the superhero face-off here in Frankfurt, Germany? These two have been flying around this racetrack. Here they come around the final turn. And it's going to be a good finals. A very nice race. Man, oh man, this has been a great competition. Your champion is the Man of Steel. Joey Parnell has taken the big Dodge to the winner's circle here in Frankfurt, Germany. Fantastic driving from all these folks out here. But the Man of Steel reigns supreme here in Frankfurt, Germany. Now I tell you what, folks, the Man of Steel, in my opinion, is one of the more underutilized trucks that's ever been a part of Monster Jam. I feel like this truck really could have been used a lot more than it was, but nonetheless, this is a great looking machine. And congratulations, of course, to Joey Parnell and the Man of Steel for the victory here in the Superhero Face-Off. Enjoy the rest of his freestyle celebration. Be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, we will see you next time with some more monster truck action. So long, everybody.